Hey everybody. In this video, we're comparing the retirement benefits of 4 states in the mid-Atlantic eastern part of the country: Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. These 4 states are similar in a few ways. Weather-wise, they're similar, and they're in an older part of the country, so they have a similar history. But there are differences in what they offer retirees, like, for example, what retirement income is taxed and what is not taxed, property taxes, housing costs, and other benefits offered to retirees. And our contact information is below. And if you have questions about any of this or you're interested in moving here, we'd love to hear from you. And if you want to learn all about this area, consider subscribing. First consideration, taxes on retirement income. You know, all 4 of these states are tax friendly to retirees. None of them tax Social Security income. In Pennsylvania, pensions are also not taxed. In Maryland, military retirement income under $15,000 is not taxed, and in Virginia, under $20,000. In West Virginia, all military retirement income is not taxed. And also, seniors in West Virginia can get a golden mountaineer card, and where you can get discounts on a lot of things. So your Social Security is not taxed in any of these states, but they vary on what pensions are taxed. Next consideration, inheritance and estate taxes. There's no inheritance or estate taxes in West Virginia or Virginia. In Maryland, the first $5 million is exempt. After that, it can go up to 16%. So the 2 states with no inheritance tax is Virginia and West Virginia. Next consideration, property taxes. And that's important to check out. It can be pretty hefty depending on the area. Here's an estimate of what you'd pay in each of these states for a home assessed at $500,000. The highest average tax rate of all 4 states is Pennsylvania. The average tax rate there is 1.58%. So you'd pay $7,900 for a home assessed at $500,000. Next is Maryland. Effective rate there is 1.09%, so you'd pay $5,450 for that same assessed value. In Virginia, it's 0.82%, so it would be around $4,100. The lowest is West Virginia at 0.58%. So for a home assessed at $500,000, that would be around $2,900. West Virginia also offers a $20,000 exemption to senior citizens. And these rates are an average for all these states. They can vary depending on levies from county boards of education, county commissions, local municipalities. I got the numbers I'm quoting here from retirementliving.com. But clearly West Virginia is the lowest in the property tax consideration. It's about half of what you'd pay in Pennsylvania and Maryland. Next consideration, cost of housing. And this varies greatly depending on which part of the state you're looking at. So we'll take a look at the median price in a couple of counties in each state. Start with the counties with the lowest median home price. And that would be Dauphin County in Pennsylvania. Harrisburg's the county seat. Median price there is $225, and in Philadelphia County it's $215. Next is West Virginia, Berkeley County, Martinsburg County seat. Median price $270,000. Jefferson County $325. Charlestown's the county seat in Jefferson. In Maryland, Frederick County, $425,000, Washington County, $280,000. So as you head west from Maryland County, home prices start going down. In Virginia, Frederick County, Virginia, as opposed to Frederick County, Maryland, Winchester is the county seat, and median price there is $346,000. Loudoun County, that's the area around Leesburg, $525,000. So Philadelphia County in Pennsylvania has the lowest median home price, and Loudoun County in Virginia the highest. And here's a few other cost of living related items. West Virginia has a 6.5% sales tax, 37 cent per gallon gas tax. Pennsylvania, 6.3%, 58 cents per gallon. And Virginia, 5.75%, 28 cent gas tax. And Maryland, 6% sales tax, 43 cents per gallon gas tax. So Pennsylvania is a tad higher in those areas. Virginia does have cheaper gas prices. We live in Berkeley County, and the Virginia line's just a few miles away. So if I'm in that area, I'll drive over the line. There's the big flying J there, and fill up. So looking at each state, Pennsylvania has the lowest median home price, but the highest property tax. Pennsylvania does not tax Social Security or pensions, and it does have an inheritance tax up to 12%, slightly higher sales tax. Next lowest in median home cost is West Virginia, and it has the lowest property tax of these 4 states, plus a $20,000 exemption to senior citizens, meaning $20,000 is subtracted from the assessed value. So if a home assesses at $250, the tax would be figured on $230 after taking off the exemption. West Virginia does not tax Social Security or military pensions. There's no inheritance tax in West Virginia. Virginia housing costs vary depending greatly on where you live. It's very high in Northern Virginia, and it gets lower as you head away from that area. Property taxes there are higher than West Virginia, lower than Pennsylvania and Maryland. Virginia does not tax Social Security, but taxes military pensions above $20,000. There's no inheritance tax in Virginia. Maryland has a fairly high property tax, just below Pennsylvania. Homes are more expensive in Frederick, but get lower as you near Hagerstown. Maryland does not tax Social Security, but does tax military pensions above $15,000. And Maryland has an inheritance tax, but the first $5 million is exempt. So unless you're up there in the very high income bracket, you don't have to worry about that. Deciding where to retire involves several considerations: crime rate, healthcare, proximity of amenities, as well as the cost of living, and how a state taxes its senior citizens affect the cost of living. So that's an important area to explore. And I do hope this video provided information that's helpful to you in that area. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. And if you'd like more information about the Eastern Panhandle, download our relocation guide. There's information about each county, plus practical information, how to register your car, things like that. And there's a section there with tips for senior citizens. You can download that at meetmeinthepanhandle.com/relocation guide. And also, the video over there on the right has more in-depth information about the Eastern Panhandle. So you can check that out if you like. And I thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Bye.